Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, students, you're still not done.
Not done.
I'm yet to interview you guys. All right, so first person is Joseph. And what did you get 800?
Math section of the SAT.
And then, is there anybody at ShareWorld you'd like to thank for your 800?
Peter Lausu.
Peter.
He's really cool. He's great.
Can you tell me a few things that, some of the most important things that he taught you?
Well, one was that good work ethic. Like they actually do all the practice problems. Those were really important. It's like doing a lot of practice, like every week. That was really helpful. And he also, like in his class, almost all of the problems he gave us were slightly harder than the actual thing. So it was really good to just practice the harder ones. So then when we actually took it, it felt decently easy.
Okay, very good. And then what is your next step? What's your next test that you want to take, or your next step?
I want to perfect the English section.
English section? That's what you're preparing for? When are you taking it?
Oh, that's going to be next year.
Next year. Okay. All right, good luck. Thank you, Joseph. And next we have Janet. And which schools did you get into?
I got into Duke, Johns Hopkins, and LA, Berkeley, and basically all the UCs in USC, NYU.
Oh, wow. And then why did you pick these schools?
To apply for, well, ranking wise, they're top 10 schools. So, and Yoshida definitely helped me kind of just recommend me and see where my skills level was at and where I could apply to. And UCs are definitely because you live in California, so why not?
Okay. Is there, I know you want to thank Dr. Yoshida, right? Is there anything else, is there anything that Dr. Yoshida taught you that you felt was important?
I think it's definitely the essays. I'm pretty sure I rewrote my essays 7 times. And it wasn't oh, first draft and then a second draft edit. It was first draft, it sucks. And then you write a completely new topic for your second draft. And then the third draft and your fourth draft. But I think it really helped me because looking back, it really did suck, the first draft. And the last draft was way better.
So it does help to give yourself a lot of time so you can write a lot of drafts.
Couple months, honestly.
Okay. And then what is your major and why did you pick this major?
I'm doing computer science, and I chose this major because I grew up with technology, and I've been coding since 7th grade basically, so it's kind of just been a passion.
Okay, awesome. And let me see. Were there any other teachers you had at ShareWorld and anything that they did for you that you want to thank them for?
Yeah, so I've been coming here since 8th grade. So there are a lot of teachers. First one's definitely Johnson for English. His vocabularies definitely helped and definitely push up all my ACT scores and SAT scores. And then second would be Peter for math. His SAT 2 for math is really good. Helped me get an 800 for that one. Jerry for chemistry, also for AP Chem. I took him from AP Chem and SAT 2 Chem. So he also helped me get a 5 on the AP test and an 800 for Chem. I think, yeah, there's one. I can't remember. Just kidding. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Dr. Yoshida, is there anything you want to add about Janet?
Janet is a wonderful student, and the important thing is Janet and other students who get into good schools, they enjoy what they're doing, they enjoy learning, and they have passion for something that's going for them. It's very important. That needs to come out in your application, either through additional information, essays. That's very important. So finding something that you would like to do at an early stage in high school is critical.
Okay, let's give Janet a big round of applause for doing so well. And then next we have
Oscar.
Oscar. So what school did you get into?
I got into pretty much all the UCs with Regents, except for Berkeley, unfortunately, and also Olin, which is an engineering school on the East Coast.
And then why did you decide these schools?
They're all pretty much on the top lists for computer science, which is my major of choice.
Okay. And then why did you pick computer science as?
Well, I've been doing programming pretty much since the beginning of elementary school, so I've been doing it for a long time, taking a lot of internships and that kind of stuff, so it's been with me for a decade at least.
Okay. Is there anybody at ShareWorld you would like to thank, and what some things they did for you?
Well, obviously Dr. Yoshida, because she helped me a lot with the UCSAs and also introduced me to Olin, which is a school that very few people actually know about. and it was actually really cool because I visited there over the break. And also a couple of like the teachers that have helped me with physics and math, like Peter, and then now Patrick, who's helping me with linear algebra.
Okay, okay. Why did you pick Olin? What was so special about it that you
Good school.
good school?
Does
Okay.
anyone know about Olin School of Engineering?
You would write it down?
Yeah, OLIN, School of Engineering in Boston.
Yeah.
It's just as good as MIT. It's a very small school though. Small school, specifically engineering. The selection process is very interesting, and Oscar can tell you how you get selected.
Well, first you have to obviously apply through the Common App, and there's like maybe a 10% acceptance rate to get selected as a candidate, which is what it's called. And they'll tell you that you're a candidate, I think it was roughly in January. And then once you're a candidate, you can select to actually go to the school for one of 3 weekends in February to March. And you go there, you stay overnight for a total of 2 days, and you take some classes with the students, you experience the campus culture, and then there's another portion of the application that happens on campus, which is an interview that you do with a couple of the faculty members and current students, and you do it together with another group of students that you've also worked alongside for the last 2 days. And after that it's called the candidates weekend, then they finally decide whether or not to accept or not accept you.
But there's a project, right?
Yes, yeah. So you work on like a hands-on project to get to know your group, and then after that you're sort of graded in a separate portion.
Okay, very good, very good. Dr. Ishida, is there anything you want to add about Oscar?
But besides that, he's a great student.
Yeah.
Once again, like you heard, he has been doing programming a long time and robotics, right?
Yes.
As well. So he has his passion there, and that's what makes him stand out, unique. Okay?
All right, thank you so much. All right, so we had wise words from wise students, and now we're going to have some wise words from a wise parent.
I don't know about wise, but I can tell you that we've been coming here since to back up, I have 3 daughters. The oldest one is doing triple major now at Berkeley. She's a Regents. The second one is at Rice, and the third one just got accepted to CMU. We've been seeing Dr. Yoshida since 2000. I was looking back the email, it looks like 2011. Most of the emails you send her responded within about an hour. One time I didn't get a response for a day and a half, and I was concerned. And she was on her way to Japan or taking care of her mom. So otherwise, if she's in the country, you get a response. So she's helped my kids with figuring what to do for extracurriculars, how to balance the AP list. One of my kids has some learning differences, so she helped with that whole process. We've been coming to ShareWorld for SAT classes, French AP, Chem AP. Across the 3 credits, it's just about all the things. Other than English, maybe all the other subjects. We applied to lots of summer programs, and they are very difficult to compare, so she helped us figure out which one would make sense for the kids' profile, which one would help more. Then, of course, the college list and all the arguments around where to ED that continue beyond the meeting into emails. Yeah, those are some of the things I can think of. And I don't know that these kids would have gone where they did without all the help that we got. Thank you.